Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Najiha binti A.B. Rahman, matrix number 2018423534. I am from D2BA2505A. So this video is basically about my individual presentation too for subject economic issues and policies, code ECO 649. So my topic is airline industry affected by COVID-19. In this video, I will share with you a little bit introduction about airline industry, COVID-19, how it affect the industry, how it lead to economic downturn, who is affected, steps taken, and also recommendation for this topic. So let's move to the video. Now, do you know what is airline industry? Actually, airline industry is the business of transporting paying passengers and freight by air, long regularly scheduled routes, typically by airplanes but also by helicopter. What are the list of airlines in Malaysia? There is a lot airline groups in Malaysia, for example, AirAsia, AirAsia X, and also Malaysia Airlines Berhad, which formerly known as MAS, Malaysia Airline System. Actually, AirAsia and AirAsia X, they are both are low-cost carrier with the same kind of services but different in aircraft, routes, and also additional services. In short, AirAsia is a short haul and AirAsia X is a long haul subsidiary of the main AirAsia Berhad. So, have you ever seen or heard about the news what happened to airlines and notice issued by some airline group? So here are some news and notice issued by airlines group. As you can see here, in 2001, air travel was dealt a massive blow by the 11 September attacks and the effect last year, but this was ripple compared to a COVID-19 will do. Coronavirus, airlines set for worst year on record. This is the news for AirAsia. Like travel advisory, AirAsia guests with cancelled flight can now make unlimited flight changes for new flights up to 31st March 2021. So this is all about COVID-19. What is COVID-19? I bet most of the people know about the COVID-19, but I will just simply explain about it. So COVID-19 is actually coronavirus disease which shocking the world in the late December 2019. It kills many people, like thousands of people around the world. It started from Hunan, South China seafood market, and this virus was first identified in Wuhan city in China. This virus is really contagious and also infectious as it can easily spread through droplet of saliva from coughing or sneezing or any discharge from nose and through any contact. How it affected the industry? As we know, COVID-19 can easily be spread through coughing or sneezing or any contact. So when the COVID-19 is not yet been announced as a pandemic, many foreigners from Wuhan, China, or from any other countries came to Malaysia for vacation and also work. They didn't even know that they are infected by the virus, so when they came to Malaysia, many people were confirmed positive COVID-19. So what our government do? So our government implement the travel ban restriction as one of the ways to overcome this global issue, and this actually will affect our airlines industry so bad. Like it can cause falls in demand by a significant margin. For example, Malaysia Airlines, which is MAS, has to cancel more than 4,000 flights due to travel ban. AirAsia also had to cancel most of their flights and had to suffer losses as most of their customers demands for refund. How it leads to economic downturn? As I said just now, government implement travel ban restriction. So due to dramatic drop in demand, the airport operations venue is declining by 80%. Isn't it huge amount? As they cannot avoid the huge impact of COVID-19, so some of the employees lost their jobs from to prevent the company from bankruptcy. Of course, it is not easy things for the company to lay off their employees. So it's obvious who is affected. Who is affected? The most obvious and direct group that affected is actually their employees. Why? Because one, the Malaysia's AirAsia's founder himself not taking salary as well as the staff, except up to 75% pay cut due to COVID-19 pandemic. Their executive chairman has accepted temporary pay reduction between 15 to 75%, depending on seniority, to share the impact. Employees also being laid off to pare down its operation following the difficult situation faced due to COVID-19 pandemics. Many employees also were forced to take leave and not getting any job or task. So all airlines company needs to follow standard of procedure, which we call SOP, that has been set by Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization, WHO, to continue their operation. So even though the airlines company decided to continue their operation domestically, but they still need to follow a strict SOP to ensure safety of their passengers and also their employees, their crews. In addition, passenger and employees at the airport need to control their physical distance. They need to control social distancing for at least 1 meter from each other to ensure the safety of everyone. Other than that, they also need to always wear a face mask to lower the virus transmission and also to protect them from the virus. The airline crew also make a routine sanitation to disinfect the virus. They also need to do health screening, like taking body temperature and given health alert card. And all the passengers from overseas need to do swab tests and quarantine themselves for like 14 days. So as a recommendation, due to low cases in Malaysia, our government allows people to travel around Malaysia only. So to increase the demand of flight tickets, the airlines company should open a competition or maybe make a contest. So actually, this is so-called advertisement. The customer will have to capture a great time while traveling with the airplane promotion trip. For example, the traveler need to take a picture or record a video and upload them to their social media with hashtag #FunWithFly. The most interesting trip will get to win the prize. At this rate, the traveler can have a great time with the promotion that airline industry offered. This way can attract people to book a flight ticket, and will result in increase in demand. And this also will help airlines industry to increase their profit too. So I think that's all for this video. Thank you.